My name is Joshua.
And we are going to teach you how to play a very fun game, Election Night. It is played on a double-sided game board that offers you an addition or multiplication version of this game for 2 players or 2 teams. It's about 35 minutes in length if you play the addition side of the board, and about 50 minutes if you play the multiplication side of the board. So let's open the box and get started in showing you how to do this fun board game. Okay, as you notice on top we have the instruction book. The object of this game is to win the presidency by getting 270 electoral votes. It's a very easy to learn game and very quick moving. You use the red dice or the blue dice, depending on which team you're on, to roll for electoral votes in the states on the map. Joshua is going to set up the game board to play the addition version of this game. We will show you in a few steps how to take turns for the blue team and the red team.
And the red team will get their 2 red dice. And the blue team will get their 2 blue dice. And let's start with the blue team first. They roll a 7 and also the number 8. And if you add those numbers together, you get the number
15.
You get the number 15 after you add the 8 and 7 together. And we will define the 15 table here. And you can pick either Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Mexico, or Delaware.
Okay, so based on the number 15, the player who rolled that on that team picks one of those states to start accumulating electoral votes in. Okay, Delaware. Well, that was pretty easy. For Delaware, you only needed 1. So you go over to the 15 and you color in the star for Delaware, and you look at the end of the area.
And you will get 3 votes.
So that means if you're on the blue team, you've just won the electoral votes in Delaware, and that adds up to 3. Okay, now we're playing for the red team.
And the red team rolls a 5 and a 4. And if you add those numbers together, you get the number 9. And let's go to the number 9 table here. You can choose either Michigan, Missouri, Kentucky, Connecticut, or Hawaii. Looks like you choose Michigan.
So you have 1 out of the 3 needed sections of the triangle colored in. Now, another player on the blue team, if they roll the number needed, which would be a 9, to put a mark on Michigan, they can do that. And then it will be a race between the 2 teams to see who can get the 3rd one. So the team that has 2 of the 3 sections colored in on the triangle of Michigan will win that state. And you proceed to do this turn after turn until someone has went way down to the bottom of their scoreboard, all the way across, and filled in all the little circles to total 270. It's a really fun game, and it can be really close at times. So you never know until about the last couple of turns who is actually going to win. Thank you for joining us to learn how to play Election Night. We will see you again at our next lesson on how to learn a board game.
And that's how to play the addition version of the game.
Hello, this is Susan.
And my name is Joshua.
And we are back for part 2 of how to play Election Night. This time we have flipped the board to the multiplication game, which is a more challenging game because you're using 4 dice instead of 2. And the blue team has 1 strategy card from a deck of 12. And the red team also has 1 strategy card from a deck of 12. So let's see what the strategy cards are for the blue and red teams tonight.
The red team has a target 7. They can choose either one their dice and switch it to the number 7. But they only can choose one of the dice to change it to number 7. And the blue team can reroll 1 time.
So if either team needs to change a die to a 7 or to reroll 1 die 1 time, that can be done with a strategy card. Let's go ahead and roll the 4 dice for the blue team.
Okay, the blue team roll a 3, a 6, a 8, and a 4.
Okay, so you look at your numbers. Oh, 8 times 4 is 32. So we're going to go with that.
Then let's go to our 32 section here. And they can choose it from New York, Colorado, or Arkansas.
So you look at your map. New York, Colorado, or Arkansas.
And
Which one do you want to work on?
Are going for Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, that was easy because you already won Arkansas by you coloring the star.
And they will earn 6 votes.
They've earned 6 votes, and they have to go all the way to the bottom line to the very end to earn 270. Okay, let's take a turn for the red team now.
The red team rolls a 7, a 6, a 4, and a 9.
Okay, so you look at your options here and what states are available, and it's so early on in the game that practically every state is available. So let's see. Oh, 63. 7 times 9 is 63. So we're going to go with that. And
let's go to the 63 table here. You can choose either Ohio, Missouri, or Mississippi. And the red team choose Ohio.
okay, so in order to win Ohio, they have to color in all 5 sections by rolling a multiplication problem that equals 63 4 more times, or if the blue team competes against them, the blue team can try to fill in more sections quicker. So that's kind of how it's competitive. The states where they only have a circle, you get to win that one immediately if you choose one of those. But anything that has the shapes with sections, it can be very competitive. So you just keep filling in as you win the states until you get to 270. And the first team or set of 2 players to do that is the winner. Thank you for joining us tonight to learn how to play election night.
And we will see you next time for showing you how to play a different board game next time.